Riviera has launched an all-new model in its adventure saloon range, and it's this. This is the 465 SUV. It joins 6 other models in the SUV range that range from the 395 up to the 645. Now, Riviera says that this boat packs the features of a 50-foot boat in a much smaller form. But can it? Let's find out. What's special about the 465 SUV is the way it uses its space, particularly outdoors, to create zones that function very differently. It starts with the large aft swim deck that functions as the gateway to the boat. This transom is a great little space for fishing or diving, or even for the kids using it as a platform for swimming. Now, you can also close it with a fence and it becomes an extension of the cockpit. Forward of the swim deck is the aft cockpit, accessed via a set of gates that fold flush against the transom. The cockpit features a wide space, big enough to lay out some deck chairs. There's also a barbecue, sink, fridge and an ice maker that makes this space a social hub. 2 steps up from here is the mezzanine level. Remember how we said earlier that Riviera has cleverly zoned this boat? Well, this is one of those zones. This is the alfresco deck, fully enclosed on 3 sides and open to the water at the back. Overhead, the sedan roof offers a vast amount of shelter, while side windows semi-enclose the space. It's here where, if I owned this boat, I'd probably spend most of my time. It features a dinette with a folding leaf table to one side and a U-shaped lounge to the other that converts into a day bed. If you need to go forward, deep side decks and high rails make it safe in any weather. Once here, there's a large 2-person lounge with adjusting backrests and drink holders that makes the perfect space to catch some rays or even a sunset. Here, Riviera's attention to detail includes an anchor integrated into the bow. Stepping in from the alfresco deck, it's the entry to the saloon, complete with its aft galley. There's plenty of storage in the galley, an underbench fridge, microwave, cooktop, everything you need to eat well. Forward of the galley is the formal lounge and dining area, featuring a huge table and a large U-shaped seat. This entire forward area is framed in deep windows that look outside and let in lots of natural light. In fact, imagine this space coming back from a game of footy and just sitting around with your friends and having a drink. Downstairs, via a large and light atrium, 3 staterooms can sleep up to 6 people in comfort. The only difference between the 465 and a larger boat is that the master cabin is forward in the bow rather than aft. But that is not going to be an issue for owners, because Riviera has made this a light-filled luxury space, complete with its own ensuite. Powering our test boat is a pair of Volvo Penta D8 engines, each producing 600 horsepower. The engine room that houses them is large and easy to access, with all the service and maintenance points in easy sight. Those engines below all feed back to here, the Helm, where we have Volvo Penta's glass cockpit system. Everything on the boat can be controlled from the Helm, from the interceptor trim tabs that help to balance the boat while underway, to the lighting, the latter via a C-Zone touchscreen interface. When speeds slow down, joysticks at the Helm and mezzanine make docking a breeze. One of the small changes that I've noticed with this Riviera is that we've moved all the buttons away from the dash. They're now in behind the throttle control, so they all fall easily to hand. We've got our Volvo Penta glass cockpit here. Another big change too is that we've got the updated joystick control system. The joystick control has been an integral part of these boats for a long time, but this one will now adjust in 1 metre increments. So you just give a slight nudge of the control and the boat will move in response. So if you're pulling up alongside a dock or something, you can make really finite and controlled movements to pull in. These engines also give the Riviera 465 SUV great long-range cruising ability, so if you want to extend a holiday beyond just the weekend and local shores, it's possible. What I like most about the Riviera 465 SUV is that it is a step-change boat. You know, you're stepping up from a 36-foot sports yacht and want something bigger but still easy to manage. The other thing too is that if you ever want to step up from the 465, going bigger won't be as intimidating. And when you talk to Riviera owners, that's where they differ. They're into their 3rd or 4th or 5th Riviera. They don't just buy a boat and move on. And a boat like this, the 465 SUV, is perfect for that. You're getting a much bigger boat in a more compact form that you can eventually step up to something even larger.